Welcome back, guys, to the channel. I'm Jake Ellenbogen, and today we'll be talking about American Underdog, the Kurt Warner story, and basically reacting to the trailer. Before we get into it, be sure to subscribe, leave a comment, and a like if you enjoyed this video. Also, before we get into it, I just want to let you guys know that we did interview Kurt Warner, and that interview will actually be linked in this video up to the top, so you can find that there. But let's dive right into it. First off, I was really impressed. I thought the set of the St. Louis Rams Trans World Dome looked really cool. I thought it was well done. Obviously, you're going to have a lot of green screen because you do want to be able to depict fans, and you don't want to necessarily have to film fans. It just doesn't work well. So the green screen works very well. Thought that was cool. First scene, we see the Rams versus the Ravens. I'm not going to go scene by scene, but just scenes that stuck out in my mind that I jotted down. But the Rams take on the Ravens just like how it was in history, week 1 of the season in 1999. And, of course, it was Kurt Warner's starting debut with the Rams after Trent Green suffered his injury in preseason that ultimately sidelined him. The first scene shows Kurt Warner starting for the Rams. The Rams actually won that game 27-10. He throws a quick pass to Azahir Hakeem over the middle. Hakeem had about 60 yards in that game, and he did have a pass like that. So, of course, there's still, there's accuracy. It's not entirely, just made up. And that's what I like about this. Going through, people say it's tacky. I think it's historically accurate, which I like. I like biopics for that reason more than documentaries. And so I will just say that. Also, peep number 52, Ray Lewis on the Ravens. They didn't just focus on the Rams. They also got the Ravens historically accurate. So moving on after that, we get a touchdown pass to Isaac Bruce, which I thought was pretty cool. You get to see kind of behind the scenes with the green screen and everything. So this is an interesting trailer. It kind of showed how they made it. But Isaac Bruce catching the touchdown, presumably in the Super Bowl against the Titans. On top of that, you get another scene. He throws a touchdown to Isaac Bruce against the Ravens with Deron Jenkins on the coverage. Just, again, historically accurate, which I like. You also get Zachary Levi, who, if you guys don't know him, he played Shazam in the Shazam movie. He was great, so I would definitely check that out. But he's commentating, talking about how, cool it is to play Kurt Warner, a guy that, he watched growing up. And he is, of course, Kurt Warner in the film. The following scene, Kurt Warner throws a touchdown to Torrey Holt. And then we get into Kurt Warner working at Hy-Vee, which is, again, historically accurate. He worked at a grocery store, but he actually worked at Hy-Vee. It wasn't just any grocery store, and I like that they actually got the rights to show Hy-Vee and keeping it historically accurate again, which I like in a biopic. Of course, after that, we get a scene. Warner is playing for the Iowa Barnstormers in the Arena Football League, which, again, historically accurate. Just love it. And after that, we get Dennis Quaid playing Dick Vermeil as he welcomes Kurt Warner to the Rams. I don't know how historically accurate this was. I'll have to ask Kurt if he comes on our show again, or Dick Vermeil for that matter. But he's being played by Dennis Quaid, and they made Dennis Quaid look a lot older. But man, that guy's such a great actor, and I love the casting. I never looked at him as Dick Vermeil. I never said, wow, Dennis Quaid, Dick Vermeil. But it's pretty cool because I like the acting choice. Then, of course, we get Anna Paquin, who, if you guys don't know, she was Rogue from the X-Men series. That's how I look at her, so this is awesome, like, to see her. She's playing Brenda Warner, of course, Kurt Warner's wife. And, really, the way I saw it, like, as we were looking through the trailers, we're going to get a lot of football, but I think we're going to get a lot of personal, of course, personal story. It's a biopic on Kurt Warner. So, I think we'll see a lot of what Brenda and Kurt went through, because it didn't all start, sunshine and rainbows. They had to work their way up, and I think they're going to want to depict that. And I already know, because Kurt Warner basically came on the show and he explained exactly what they wanted to do. They wanted to have faith, they wanted to have football, and they wanted to have personal life, and kind of put it all together to create a really nice story of his life and his accomplishments. And then we get to see a quick scene of Warner leaving the Green Bay Packers facility. I'm presuming he got cut because that did happen historically. And then, really, as I'm going through this trailer, I really love the accuracy of the players. I really love, how it's going to show more personal life scenes. You get to see him in a northern Iowa. That's where he went to school. So you see him in a northern Iowa, sweatshirt, things like that. I just like historically accurate things. And I think, Zachary Levi is a great casting call, but here's the issue with him. And it may sound funny, right? Because it's just, he's playing a quarterback. But Zachary Levi, while he looks like Kurt Warner, there's one problem with him, is that he does not throw a football naturally. And I don't know if they realize this or not. I know we're definitely not going to get to see sidearm Kurt Warner, I can tell you that. But it does kind of look a little cringeworthy. The trailer's great. I actually really like this. I know people are saying it's cheesy, what have you. I think it's more surreal, and I think people don't know how to really react to it. So they're like, oh, wow, this is like crazy seeing the Rams in a movie. But at the same time, I do think when people talk about his throwing motion, they have a legitimate gripe, because this throwing motion is not normal. It's not natural. So it doesn't look like they're going to show Kurt Warner's days with the Giants and Cardinals. Maybe it's an after credits scene, or towards the end of the, maybe they wrap it up at the end. But it looks like they're really focusing on Kurt Warner's ascension from grocery store worker to Rams Super Bowl winning quarterback and MVP, an eventual Hall of Famer. They'll probably fast forward through all of that. There were some bumps in the road, but I don't think we'll even get to the point where he's wearing gold with the Rams. I think they're going to stick to this plan. Like what you saw in the trailer, I think it's all going to be about, what he did before and then what happened during the 1999 to 2000 season. I guarantee you it ends with him winning the Super Bowl. That is probably going to be the ending, with them maybe fast forwarding it, just telling you with like subtitles and things like that. But I really don't expect them to look into the Rams with the gold uniforms, the Rams Super Bowl against the Patriots. Like, I don't think they'll get into that. So I definitely don't think they're going to get into the Giants and Cardinals part of his story. And, that's kind of a bummer in a sense, because even though I'm a Rams fan, I'd like to see him, what he went through, with the Rams. I know probably he doesn't want to do that because it would maybe burn bridges, or obviously it didn't end that well there. But then going to the Giants and then going to the Cardinals, I mean, what he did with the Cardinals was so impressive to me. I do think he could, do another movie if he wanted to. But yeah, this was absolutely made for Hollywood, so it makes total sense for this all to be a movie. I think it's going to focus again heavily on Brenda Warner and Kurt Warner's journey, because I think they both made sacrifices for each other. And you kind of see that she's in scenes, Anna Paquin is in scenes, with the Iowa Barnstormers and what have you. So I think that makes a lot of sense. I can't wait to watch it. I've been really excited ever since Warner was talking about it on our show. So I'm really excited for Kurt to have this opportunity to have his story told on the big screen. And he's been executive producer as well as Brenda. So I think this is going to go pretty well. They're going to, definitely, obviously they signed off on it. So I think that'll go pretty well. It's surreal to see the Rams in a movie trailer. It just looks so real. It's really crazy to me. I know the numbers are probably the biggest issue some people had. They look too small. There's some scenes where I don't think they look that bad, and there's some where they do. I don't know why. Maybe they'll get that fixed. I don't know, but I do kind of understand with what you're saying there. And again, I can't stress enough, thank you for getting the rights to the actual teams. If they had to put a fake logo up there that represented the Green Bay Packers, I would have lost it. If they couldn't actually use the Rams and depict the Rams uniforms, I would have lost it. I really like that they did that. They needed to, but I really like that they did. And it would have just looked so tacky if they couldn't. But that's my thoughts on it. All in all, American Underdog comes out at the end of the year. I'm looking forward to it. I will do a video reaction to my thoughts on it, reviewing and recapping it, and I'll let you guys know what I think. But I think it's going to be a pretty good movie, and I think you guys should give it a shot. Even if you think it looks corny, a lot of people put a lot of hard work into it. So, obviously support these people, support Kurt Warner. I mean, if you don't, like the way it looks in the trailer, keep in mind, if you love Kurt Warner, like, this in a way is supporting him. So I'm going to watch it. I'm going to enjoy it in all likelihood, because I rarely hate movies. And when I do, that's how you know. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you did, be sure to subscribe, like, and comment. But that's going to do it for me. I can't wait for this thing to come out. I hope you guys are excited as I am, and you guys let me know what you guys think below about this trailer. You guys take care, and I'll see you guys soon.